Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my top 5 series. I really hope that you guys are enjoying this series. You seem to be, so that's making me really happy. So today's top 5 is my top 5 bucket list coasters. Now, I don't really have a bucket list of like loads of coasters, but these are basically just the coasters that I really want to ride before like I pass, or like before a certain age or something. So I thought that I would share them with you guys. If you don't know what this top 5 series is, it's basically me uploading a video every single Wednesday telling you guys some sort of top 5 list out of my theme park category, if you will. So yes, before we jump into this video, I know I say it in every single video, but sorry that my hair is a mess, and it's also very hot today. I'm filming this on Sunday, and it's I can't deal with this heat. I love it, but when I'm filming I just get all sweaty, especially when I've been listening to One Direction. So yeah, if I may look a bit sweaty, that's why. So these coasters aren't in any particular order, it's just literally what I've written down on my phone and just sort of what's on my list. So the first coaster that I really want to ride before like anything happens to me is the Smiler. I know that that might come as some of a shock to you guys, because you guys know that like I'm never gonna ride the Smiler, because even though I really want to, just to like experience it, I would be pooping myself. So yeah. So the Smiler opened in 2013, manufactured by Gerstlauer, and it's located in X Sector at Alton Towers. So the reason that this is on my bucket list is because so many people go on about the Smiler. Pretty much everybody on this universe has ridden the Smiler apart from me, so I feel like I'm in the like minority of people who haven't ridden the Smiler, which is making me quite sad, not gonna lie. But yeah, I really want to ride it, and I feel like once I've done more upside down coasters I will really want to ride the Smiler. I just feel like I need that sort of encouragement for like someone to get me on the Smiler, or I just need someone to literally drag me on it, because I feel like once I've ridden it once I will love it. My voice keeps breaking. I will love it, and then I want to do it over and over again, and then I can understand why so many people like that coaster. To the general public, it's a very controversial coaster. Like, some people are all like, oh no, you shouldn't ride the Smiler because this happened and blah blah blah. Whatever, you're not an enthusiast, you don't understand. But then enthusiasts like love it. I mean, well, some do. I feel like it's a very, like, some people love it, some people hate it. I know that a lot of people love it, but I know that a few people hate it. So, you know, I just really want to ride it because it's such like a massive, well-known coaster in the UK, and I feel like everybody knows about the Smiler. You know that it's at Alton Towers, you know that it's got 14 inversions. Like, the Smiler is very popular, not just with enthusiasts, but with like the general public as well. So that's like one reason why I want to ride it. I also want to know what it would be like to go upside down 14 times in a row. Although I feel like I would be a bit sick at the end, but like I said, I feel like I just need to ride more upside down coasters, and then I'm sure that I'll be fine on the Smiler. So yeah. And also the Smiler actually looks really nice as well. It looks very like photogenic, and the actual like structure, I guess, looks really nice. And I could also get an on-ride photo on it as well. So yeah, that's basically why I want to ride the Smiler. And my second coaster on my bucket list is Shambala at Portaventura. A world classic, a firm favourite for every single enthusiast out there. Shambala opened in 2012, manufactured by B&M, and is the second tallest coaster in Europe, standing at 256 feet, which is very, very tall. It's a good job I'm not scared of heights. So the main reason I want to ride Shambala is simply because everybody else loves it. And I always say that I know you shouldn't like say that you love a coaster just because somebody else says that they love it and blah blah blah, but I know that a lot of people just love Shambala because it is simply just an amazing coaster. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much why I want to ride it. Probably like if I do ride it and then I come off thinking, that wasn't really that great, then I'm not going to say that I love it just because loads of other people do. But I'm pretty sure if I ever did ride Shambala, pretty sure I would love it. And have I been on a B&M coaster? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know whether I've ridden a B&M coaster or not, so if I haven't, then it would be really nice to experience a B&M coaster because that manufacturer gets a lot of hype around it, and Shambala also gets a lot of hype around it. Like, it's absolutely insane the amount of people who love that coaster. It looks very like photogenic and it looks incredible off-ride. It looks very, very smooth. And there's no like inversions or anything. I feel like it's just going to be like a bigger version of like the big one, but a lot more like taller and maybe a bit smoother. Not that I find the big one rough, it's just that I feel like Shambala is going to be a lot smoother just because of its manufacturer. And it's also the second tallest coaster in Europe, so it'd be really nice to experience like the second tallest coaster in Europe. Like, it's 256 foot, but that's a tall coaster, so it'd be really, really nice to experience that. And also another reason I want to ride it is so I can go over to Portaventura because I really, really want to go down there just to experience the park because it looks absolutely incredible. So yeah, that's why Shambala is on my bucket list. And the third coaster on my bucket list is Woden at Europa Park. Woden is a wooden coaster, opened in 2012 and is 131 foot tall. So the main reason I want to ride Woden is because I have a piece of wood from Woden. That's literally the only reason that it's on my bucket list, because my piece of wood is like over there, but I got my wood in a coaster crate mystery box and I was so over the moon to have received that and so grateful, because I think they're actually out of stock on that now, so I was so lucky to have grabbed myself a piece of wood from Woden. So every time I look at that piece of wood, it just makes me want to go over to Europa Park and like ride Woden. Also, it looks like an incredible coaster. It's not like just because I have a piece of wood from it, like it does look like an incredible coaster. It doesn't get a lot of hype around it, but every time I've watched like a Portaventura vlog or someone's told me that they've been to Portaventura, they always say that Woden is a really good coaster. Not Portaventura, Europa Park. Why am I thinking of Portaventura? Yeah, Europa Park. Yeah, they always tell me that Woden is like really good and that I need to like go on it and stuff. And I am actually starting to really like wooden coasters now because I've been on like Big Dipper, Grand National, Nickelodeon Streak, basically all the wooden coasters in Blackpool. So it'd be really nice to experience like a different wooden coaster, because like, don't get me wrong, the wooden coasters at Blackpool Pleasure Beach are incredible and they are some of my favourite coasters. Woden I feel like is like completely different from all of them, so it'd be really nice to experience like a really tall wooden coaster and also something like slightly bigger. And a lot of people said it's quite smooth as well, and yeah, it looks absolutely incredible. Again, the structure of it looks absolutely incredible. The queue line looks insane. because I think it has like loads of theming around it and stuff, and because it's Europa Park, they know how to do things right. So I feel like Woden, like I would just love it if I ever did get a chance to ride it. So yeah, that is why Woden is on my bucket list. And the fourth coaster on my bucket list is roller coaster at Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach. This opened in 1932. How crazy is that? That is so old. It's 70 foot high and is a wooden coaster. So the main reason I want to ride roller coaster is because I watched Coaster Crazy's vlog the other day of Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach, and he did like a POV of the roller coaster, and it looks so good. Like, I've been to Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach before. I always used to go there as a child, so it's sort of like a childhood park for me. But obviously back then I was like scared of big rides like that, so I never got a chance to ride it. But now, like, I've done loads of wooden coasters, so I feel like I'd be fine on the roller coaster. It's literally called roller coaster. Like, I'm not just saying roller coaster because I don't know its name. It's literally, the name is roller coaster. So, you know, very creative name, but hey, it was 1932, so what can you expect? But yeah, the drops look insane. It does look very smooth, I must say, and it isn't like huge because it's only 70 feet, but yeah, it just looks like an incredible coaster. Really want to ride it. I'm not sure whether my brother's ridden it or not. I don't think he has. And I feel like me, my dad and my brother would love that coaster, although I don't know when I'd actually get to go with my brother because he's always at work. So me and my dad, I feel like we would love that coaster, and it's one of the only coasters that has, what are they called, like a brakeman on them, so someone like sits in the middle of the coaster and then they like have to control the brakes and stuff, which I think is so cool and so unique because this coaster is so old that it needs a brakeman on it. And obviously you don't get that with like the Blackpool wooden coasters or like any other wooden coasters in the UK, I don't think, anyway. So yeah, it'd be really fun to just sort of see how he like does it all and stuff. Like, if you were sat like right behind him, like it'd be so like interesting just to see. But yeah, roller coaster at Great Yarmouth. And the final coaster on my bucket list is Oblivion at Alton Towers. So I know, like, Oblivion, it doesn't look very exciting, but it's on my bucket list. It's 65 foot high, manufactured by B&M and opened in 1998. A few years after the big one opened, and Nemesis. There you go. But the main reason Oblivion is on my bucket list is because I simply want to ride it. It looks like one of the more tamer rides at Alton Towers. Like, it doesn't look too thrilling, but then I see how you can get that like thrill factor from it, because of that first drop. I, like, not gonna lie, I probably would be scared to ride Oblivion, but I feel like I'd just go on it anyway, because I feel like once you've gone past that first drop, it's like all over anyway, and it's like the ride only lasts like a few seconds, so it's really not that long. Yeah, I don't know why I want to ride this. It's just, it looks really fun, you know, because like, it's just a nice simple coaster, which is what, I mean, I love coasters that have like loads of drops and inversions and stuff like that, but I love coasters that are simple, especially when they're thrill coasters. Like, I feel like I wouldn't expect to get a lot of thrill from Oblivion, but then if I went on it, I would come off feeling thrilled. Because I know that a lot of people who has gone on Oblivion say that, you know, it is like really thrilling, and my auntie has actually gone on Oblivion and she hated it. So I feel like it'd be really nice if like I went on it, and I can either understand why she hates it, or I can question her and say, why on earth didn't you like Oblivion, you know? I don't know, it just looks really fun. Like the drop going into like the hole, like that looks incredible, especially when all the like mist comes up. And yeah, there's not really a lot to say about Oblivion because it's not a very like adventurous coaster, but it just looks really fun, and it's one of the coasters that I would for sure go on if I ever went to Alton Towers. So yeah, those were my bucket list coasters. I know that they weren't that adventurous. I don't really have a lot of like bucket list coasters, but these are like the main 5 that I really want to do before like anything happens to me. So yes, let me know what your bucket list coasters are in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you for 214 subscribers. It makes me so happy to know that you guys are really enjoying my videos, especially after everything that's like happening in the world right now. I feel like we need some positivity, so I hope this video has helped you smile in one way or another. Subscribe if you would like to see new videos every weekend and every Wednesday, and I will see you guys on Wednesday for my top 5 series. Wait, this is Wednesday. I'll see you guys on Saturday for a new video. If not, I will see you guys next Wednesday for another top 5. Bye guys, love you. Just do it, do it, do it. Midnight memories. Oh, 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 baby, you and me, storming in the street. Sing it, sing it, sing it, sing it. Midnight memories. Oh, 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 anywhere we go, never say no. Just do it, do it, do it. What a throwback.